Hey coffee lovers, ever wondered how that magical brew in your cup came to be? Grab your favorite mug and let's travel back in time to uncover the epic tale of how coffee was discovered, brewed, and spread across the globe to become the beloved beverage we can't live without. Picture this. It's around the 9th century in Ethiopia, and a young goat herder named Kaldi is having a pretty typical day. Well, until he notices his goats doing the goat equivalent of the cha-cha after nibbling on some mysterious red berries. Turns out, these were the first coffee beans. Kaldi, curious as any good herder would be, tried the berries himself and was soon dancing with his goats. Talk about a caffeine kick. Kaldi shared his discovery with a local monastery where monks used the beans to brew a drink that kept them awake during long prayers. Holy espresso. Word spread, and soon enough, coffee made its way to the Arabian Peninsula. By the 15th century, coffee was being cultivated and traded in Yemen. The beans were roasted, ground, and brewed into a drink that quickly became popular. Imagine the scene. The first coffee houses, or kahve khane, popped up in cities like Mecca. These places were the social networks of their time, minus the trolls and cat memes. People gathered to talk, play chess, and listen to music. Coffee culture was born. Fast forward to the 17th century. Coffee had spread to Persia, Egypt, and the Ottoman Empire. European travelers brought tales of this dark, exotic brew back home. And by the mid-1600s, coffee houses were all the rage in major cities like Venice, London, and Paris. They were called penny universities because, for the price of a penny, you could get a cup of coffee and a stimulating conversation. And then came the New World. In the 18th century, coffee plants were brought to the Caribbean and South America, where the climate was perfect for growing coffee. Brazil, in particular, became a coffee powerhouse. And by the 1800s, it was the world's largest coffee producer, a title it still holds today. Today, coffee is a global phenomenon. According to the International Coffee Organization, we drink over 2 billion cups of coffee every day. That's enough to keep a small planet awake. And speaking of prices, have you ever wondered why a cup of joe can cost as much as a small meal in some places? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand, quality and geography. Specialty coffee, which is meticulously grown, harvested and roasted, can command higher prices. Then there's the cost of labor, especially in countries where coffee is hand-picked. Plus, the journey from bean to cup involves many steps and people, each adding to the final price. Let's not forget the countless ways to enjoy coffee, from a simple black cup to elaborate concoctions like frappuccinos and nitro brews. There's something for everyone. Fun fact, Finland tops the charts as the world's biggest coffee consumer per capita, while in Italy, espresso rules supreme. And did you know that the word coffee comes from the Arabic word kahwa, which originally referred to wine? So whether you like it strong and black or sweet and frothy, coffee has a rich and exciting history that continues to evolve. Next time you sip your latte or slurp your cold brew, take a moment to appreciate the journey those little beans made to get to your cup. Thanks for joining us on this caffeinated adventure. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our historical journeys. And remember, life's too short for bad coffee. See you next time.